What's up, guys? It's JGH Customs here. We're going to be teaching you how to 3D print car parts. This will go in here and cover up those ugly things. And this is just going to be the basics right now. I'm going to be showing you how to kind of use 3D modeling software and how to use your printer software. But we'll get into more advanced stuff like this right here, this shifter bezel, later on. Since this is the first episode for how to model car parts, I'm not going to show you how to model something more advanced like this shifter bezel, but we have something I want to model in here. Area down here that has these three bolts exposed. I want to build just a plate to sit down there and cover it up. We have the tape measure in there. We're going to measure this bottom side, then we'll go up to that top side. So normally I'll measure in inches, but this was 16 centimeters both ways. And then we're going to measure here, here, and here. So apparently that's a perfect rectangle. It's 9, 9, 9, 16, 16. So guys, since we're printing an ASA, you definitely don't want air coming in because you want to keep this thing hot in here so your part doesn't warp. You want a filter. I designed this housing to use the K1 Max filter on your K1. You're going to go to this website called Onshape. It's free. You make an account, sign up, and you can design stuff. As you can see, I design a lot of different parts and just cool jazz here and there. So then we're going to come here to create. You're going to click on document. We'll name this center console. How do you spell console? Oh, center console matte. And then we will come and you'll load into this, and it's going to be, come on, load. I'm going to click on the top right here, and then I like to hide all these. I don't like to look at them. We're going to click top, sketch, then we're going to click on the corner rectangle. Now over here we're going to make this side, so you see how this is selecting these like this? Then you can just press your numbers. We're going to press 9, and then we're going to centimeters because it's 9 centimeters, and then it's going to automatically select box this one, and this is going to be 16 centimeters. And then we're going to come over here to sketch fillet, and we're going to click on every single corner. And I'm going to set it to 0.1 because I think it's about a 0.1 radius. Now we're going to click on text. We're going to go from here to here. Now the thing you can do is you can go over and then drag down. And I will just do let's do at JGH Customs. At JGH Customs, and I'm just doing that just to add a little more bling. You could just not do anything at all with it. And click OK. We're gonna come here. Let's make all this come out. You see, but we're using 0.2 millimeter sizing, so we'll do 0.10 millimeter, and that will be 5 different layers. Undo our sketch, like revisualize our sketch, because after you make an extrusion, it'll hide your sketch. Then we're gonna come in here, and we're gonna fill all these babies in. And I don't want it to even stick out, so we're gonna actually do 0.4 millimeters. This is supposed to be 0.4 millimeters. And then in this extrusion right here, we will click on add and then merge with all, and click OK, and it's going to make this all one piece. And that's pretty much what you have here, and then you can highlight over it, click here, click export. Apparently it didn't export yet. I already have it right here though. And then what we're going to do is, I'm not going to be printing in PLA, we're going to print in ASA, HP ASA, high performance ASA is what that stands for. And I also have a custom setting for it. This is the one I like to use. There's not a big difference. I just like mine, prefer it over the basic. If you're going to need supports, you can enable that. And I like to use tree supports. And then I like to use, just default slim in some occasions. And then we're going to come here to our wall loops and stuff. We're going to get rid of the advanced setting for a second. we'll just come here and we'll go boom, boom, 4 wall loops. Now, on this part, 4 wall loops doesn't even matter because it's flat. But with ASA, I do like to print with more layers, like loops and stuff like that, because it just makes it look better. And you can do a thing called acetone smoothing. I wouldn't recommend it. Not very safe to do. And then you can just slice your print, and then you can send it to your printer. Be like, hey printer, print this. So finished product coming out of the printer. Alright guys, so here's our little test fit. She's in there. She doesn't move around at all. As you can see, she's not shifting side to side. She's fitting really nicely. Might have to glue it down because it's bowed a little bit. But she looks cool. It's covering those ugly bolts. And I'm going to say this is probably a success.